Hello, here's Tasneem. And you've just stepped into a story, one that's been waiting quietly in the pages of time. Here, we explore the wisdom of creatures, the mysteries of nature, and the moments that make you pause and reflect. If you love stories that make you feel something, stay with me. Humanity's first teacher. Out of all the birds, thousands of wings fluttering across the sky, it was a crow that got chosen. Not for its beauty, not for its song, but for a moment that changed everything. The moment when the very first human murder took place. Cain had just killed his brother Abel, and there he stood still. Confused, shattered, looking down at what he had done, but not knowing what to do next. He didn't cry, he didn't run, he just stood there, frozen. And Allah didn't send down an angel, didn't send a prophet. He sent a crow, a simple creature with black wings and silent wisdom. It landed, it scratched at the earth, it dug and buried. And in that small act, without a single word, it taught the first human how to be human. There is a verse in the Qur'an you might miss if you're not looking, but it holds a world within it. Then Allah sent a crow searching in the ground. To show him how to hide the disgrace of his brother, he said, "Woe to me! Have I failed to be like this crow?" And he became of the regretful. One verse, one crow, one moment of awaken. The crow didn't just teach Cain how to bury the dead. It showed him how to feel. It cracked open the silence and let regret in. And regret is often the first step toward becoming better. You see, that crow taught us things we're still learning today. It taught us that learning can come from the smallest voices. No lectures, no speeches, just action. A bird digging in the dirt, while a man watched and wept. The rules were reversed. The human became the student, and the bird became the guide. It also gave us the first lesson in dignity. Cain didn't know how to do or what to do with his brother's body. He didn't even know how to grieve. But the crow did. It dug the earth with care, covered what was broken, and gave us a message. Even the dead deserve respect. And then there is regret. It didn't come right away. Cain didn't feel sorry at first. He didn't fall to his knees or scream in guilt. But when he saw the crow, something inside him shattered. And in that shattering, there was growth. Because regret, when it comes late, can still lead to healing. Today, science is starting to realize what was the verse hinted at. Crows aren't just clever, they grieve, they mourn. When one of them dies, the others gather. They don't just fly away, they stay, they cry. Some even lay leaves over the body. That is not instinct, that is emotion. That's memory, that's love. They use tools, they solve puzzles, they remember faces, the kind and the cruel ones. And they pass the knowledge down to their young. Studies show a crow's brain can reveal a 5-year-old child's. But their wisdom, it's older than ours, quieter, wiser. Still, we look at them as bad omens, birds of darkness, of death. But the Qur'an says otherwise. It doesn't call the crow cursed, it called it chosen. Not a sign of doom, but a sign of guidance. Maybe we've misunderstood it all along. So what does the crow leave us with? It tells us that it's not shameful to learn from an animal, only shameful to refuse to. And that regret, no matter how late, can still change us. In the end, Allah didn't send an angel that day. He sent a crow. Because sometimes the smallest, quietest creatures carry the loudest truth. So next time a crow crosses your path, don't look away. Maybe it's not just a bird. Maybe it's your oldest teacher. This video was made by Kamal Hussein, written by Dr. Muhammad Saif, and voiced by Tasneem Saif. Thank you for listening. Until the next story, stay curious, stay awake.